Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is ManTheMaker and welcome to a new Let's Play series for Star Traders Frontiers. That's right, we're going to do a little bit of achievement hunting here. We're going after, as I'm sure you have gleaned from the title, Faction Defender. Why, might you ask? Well, I have it in my mind that now that I've got the experience from my carrier play, the Quest for Carrier run, got a bit more ship combat experience under my belt, I have it in my mind that I want to try this out again on Impossible. I did it once before, I think with Military Officer a long time ago. Different game back then even. I mean, same game, just so long ago with so many updates, it's practically a different game. But I digress. The Commander gives you some very nice bonuses that I think can make a pretty big difference, because ship combat on Impossible frankly just terrifies me. I mean, it just I don't even know. I don't know. We managed to do it on hard. We managed to do it quite well on hard. And possibly if we get to that point on Impossible, we might be able to do okay. But the issue, I mean, I don't know. Things are just so brutal. So brutal. So we're going after the unlock. Where are you? Faction Defender. Patrol 50 times on difficulty normal or higher in less than 2 years. Normal difficulty, it's okay. It's not bad. Less than 2 years might be a little bit tough. I don't know. I mean, I feel like we're going to have to really hammer it in there to be able to do that. I thought about doing this along with a different unlock, but I thought, yes, I mean, because it's on normal, that kind of prevents you from doing a lot of the other ones. We're just going to have to patrol constantly. We can't really afford to take on difficult fights. Rest assured, I have it in my mind to do a couple more difficult playthroughs, or rather guides, pseudo-guides, let's play / guides for these. I already have one up for Warrior somewhere in here, which is also not a particularly hard one. There it is. Not stupendously difficult, and I probably could have done it. It's probably... I'm getting ahead of myself. If you want to know what happens, go check that series out. We're going to go and patrol a lot. It's on normal difficulty, which is easier than we normally play on this channel. Let's go check out the build. We've got our Faction Defender down here. Military Officer again. I know we just did a Military Officer. And the reason why I want to go for one, I mean, let's just say a new template. We can take a look at this. The reason I want the Military Officer, this isn't actually that useful for us because the rewards that we get from the rep that you get, is not that useful for the short amount of time in which we're going to be investing in this, and we only have 2 years. Conditioned is also not that useful. What is really nice is the talents that we get. I mean, getting level 5, which we are starting at level 6. We almost never do, but hey, when you only got 2 years, it's well worth it. But the talents that they offer, very good. The skills that they offer are very good as well for what we have. So we're going to start off with that ship. We can back it up back over here. Unsaved template. No, can't. Okay. So we're starting off with that at A, something I almost never do, but I mean, when you go for these achievement runs and you have a limited amount of time, it just makes sense, right? You having that much level advantage early on makes a huge difference. Now, there's something to be said, right? Getting skills and attributes when you're playing for the long term will actually make more of a difference because you're just going to level up. Yeah, you'll always be a little bit behind possibly, but these are things that you can't, I mean, this you can't really improve. Attributes are fantastic, but for our purposes, it doesn't matter so much. And we did put that into slot D. You can see I put no points into any of these things, or resilience, all into charisma. It does help with patrolling rewards, so we kind of just went in for that, but we rated it very low. I guess I should even just go in order. First we went with this. We went with the Guardian Interceptor. It's a pretty nasty ship. Sorry, hopefully that wasn't too loud. Pretty nasty ship. We'll take a look at it when we get into it, but we're going to need to make some money. And the way we're going to make that money, right? Because you don't actually make money from patrolling, is by getting into fights with merchants and smugglers, ideally. Getting into fights and winning without taking a lot of damage. So we went up with that next. Then skill, because command is very useful for patrolling and again affects the ratio of negative to positive rewards. So we put points into that. Same thing with charisma. I think this affects. I did a little bit of research, not a whole lot into this. I think this can affect how good your rewards are, less so about changing whether they are good or bad, but can make them just better. And a little bit of wisdom, because, being wise is good. Last but not least, we went with the military commander contact. Honestly, it doesn't matter. We're probably never going to go and talk to him. I just picked him. He does give engineers, and I like engineers if we're getting into ship combat. They're very handy. So that's what we picked. I already actually created this character. But we're going to take a look. Default map, normal difficulty, of course. I did manually assign my talents because they're a little bit different than you would normally do when you're playing a normal game. We also went with House to Loon. Because it takes 20% less time to repair. I mean, it's just fantastic. It's just fantastic for that, right? Because we have 2 years. If we take damage, we need to get back out there as soon as possible. As soon as we possibly can. All right, we're going to back it out. We're going to go ahead and launch my captain. I believe it's this one. And yeah, I didn't realize at first that we didn't have to do it on hard. We went ahead and launched it on normal. Captain Notep and Hera. I don't know. I'll give you guys the opportunity to figure out my stupid pun. Is it even a pun that's buried in there? I'm not sure. Well, let's go ahead and just jump into the game. I've already assigned my talents. I will do, I think, a quick overview of them. My captain here. First of all, let's take the filter off. We can just take a look. I didn't multi-class anyone. That was a little bit of a mistake. I actually meant to multi-class my captain into a commander as well because Steady Hands is just so good. 20% evasion and boosts your morale. It's really, really fantastic. But I didn't do it, so we're going to wait until we level up. It is what it is. Just one level and we can spend the talent on that. My doctor, pretty straightforward here. Reducing the cost, right? Because money is going to be the issue here. We got to make sure that we have enough money to survive, right? While just patrolling, right? So we're going to be getting into fights. We're going to have to spend money to repair, spend time to repair. And besides that, it's just and the money we get from that is all we're going to get. That's it. So we got to do the things we can. And I picked a lot of talents that will focus on that. Same thing. A lot of my crew are focused on not passing passing tests because we just can't afford to take that damage as we fly around, to spend that money and spend that time. So a lot of focus went on that. So with here, right, the one guy who can take the intimidate test is our quartermaster. And with that, same thing with the command. These things just they don't matter. If the guy leaves us, then he leaves us. We pick up a new person, it's okay, doesn't matter. Our engineer, this guy, we did pick something to help protect us a little bit. Right? We want to make sure that we can perform okay in fights. Again, this saves money, saves time. Hard to argue with that. I'm not going to go into everyone, but suffice it to say, we kind of have a mix between combat, for those who can take it. We do have, one fast getaway in case we do need to run. Probably should have taken two, honestly, but it is what it is. Couple of notable things. Mechanic. Discounted repairs. Gotta do it. We only have... this is something that we're going to get to in a moment, so I won't talk about that just yet. Crew dogs. They are split between the ship ops. We're going to need a little bit more, honestly. And re-rolling a risk card. We do need more crew dogs. Electronic tests, they're pretty boring. I literally called them electronic tests. They are electronic techs, but I have 4 of them. I just don't want to fail them. You see what I'm saying? I just don't want to fail them. And then I got a little smattering of this, a little bit of that, because we have a lot of these guys. Pilots are a little bit of combat, right? We got 3 expert maneuvers, 2 evasive maneuvers, and I think 1 sure landfall. Saves us a little bit of money and time, right? Every 3 weeks. Sounds good to me. I fired our combat crew. Combat crew? I never really know what to call them. I fired our combat crew because we're just not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I'd rather have something else. Yes, of course, we could potentially use them to board and make us a little bit better at fighting, but I think we're just going to avoid it. Instead, we're going to rely on our capacity to kill people in space, to shoot them down ourselves. Anything else notable? I don't think so, except we have landed here already. We need more crew. Right off the bat, I'm picking up 2 more mechanics. We need the mechanics because they have, oh, they're so beautiful. Mechanics are so good. If you're getting into ship combat, get a few of these guys. Get a few of these guys. Repair tests, just generally incredibly useful. Discounted repairs. 1 is probably enough. Orchestrated salvage. Let me tell you something. This is amazing. Repairing your hull is the most expensive and time-consuming thing in ship combat, typically. And just, first of all, getting more money. And we don't care about the reputation of the people who are going to hate us, because we're not going to be in this game long enough for it to matter. We're just not. So we're definitely picking that up on one of you guys. And the other one, I would need to get the repair test. I would rather probably get a second one of these or a second one of these. But we're just going to have to hold off. We need 1 automatic failing passing of repair tests. We need 1. We're going to pick up another crew dog. Crew dogs are pretty damn good because, well, I mean, this is very nice. This is actually very nice too, but I don't think we can afford it. We need to get another passing of our ship ops. We just need to. And the reason I'm doing this one at a time is because I'm delaying. I'm really not sure on what I'm going to do for the last one. Getting more electronics is probably what I would do if they were available here. As they are not, the command and the tactics is probably what we're going to go for. Honestly, maybe another crew dog here. Another crew dog or a mechanic. I mean, the repair tests come up a lot. They come up a lot. Alright, we'll get another mechanic. They do add bonuses to electronics, which is nice. We'll take you up. And probably, yeah, take that. Okay, and we're all set. Ready to go. We can take a quick look at our ship. We're not all set. Guardian Interceptor. Pretty beast ship. Let me actually take a quick look over here. What I'm going to do, probably, I've got some people in my Discord. I'm going to put out a message in between, very short time frame. If you're in the Discord, and you should come and hang out there, you're going to find that down below, the link in the description. I'm going to pluck a couple of names out of there. Pluck a couple of names, and we're going to name our officers. Just thought I would drop that in there as well. The ship, I'll probably also rename, but I don't exactly know where I'm going to get that from. Maybe I'll ask for some suggestions there. If you want to hang out, if you want to be kind of part of that business, do please come and join. Do please come and join. We're just getting started, but things are good. Things are good. Anyways, back to the business at hand, our ship. Well, what do we got? We got a couple of torpedoes. We got 3. So we can hang at the distance, right? We're probably going to want to close range with most people until we get to range 4, or we can open up with some light rail guns. We also have this Starshot Lance Array. Probably, if we have money at some point, this is probably one of the first things that I'm going to replace. Potentially with something that makes me a little bit beefier. Maybe boosting up, I mean, yeah. Defense modules would be ideal, but I don't think they go into medium. I don't know. Well, if we even get to that point, it seems unlikely. And also the problem with upgrading is it takes a lot of time. It's not really something that we have. So there's the ship. You can kind of see pretty, some armor, some shield. I mean, 28% is not super great. Same thing with our speed and agility. It's okay. Our stats here are okay as well. Command is not bad, repair is not bad, tactics is not bad. These are the things that we really want to. Can't do much about this, and I think we're going to get started. Now, there's a couple of things to look for from planets. And I mean, if you really, really want to go for it, you can scout ahead on the planets in different systems and know where to go. Let me bring this up. I've forgotten it. The people are playing music outside. The CrossFitters are at it once again. Good for them. Good for them. I wanted to look at things that increase risk factors: planet size, military rating, trade law, and starport rating. So ideally, you want to find a small planet with a low military rating. Low trade law and low just low everything. Low everything. I don't actually know. It says risk factors, but it doesn't tell you whether it's high or low. Curious. Well, no matter. I mean, we don't know what these places have right now, so we can't really do anything. We have our starting mission for Estelle Brookstrom, where we can go here, pick her up, and then bring her over to the other guy. Callaghan Fane, as a prince, can give military missions. He gets prince missions, which can do military. But if I... My contact here. He does give military missions as well. Military missions are nice because they give you patrol missions. You can just get paid to patrol, which is really, really, really useful. But we'll see about that. What we're just going to do right away, we're just going to look at the patrol. What do we have here? Boom, Death on crew. That's unfortunate. Powerful and unexpected ship could be really bad. These two are both quite good. We're going to get rid of that and hope we don't get the powerful and unexpected ship. We don't. Strike a blow in a conflict. Gain some rep. That's fine. Again, that bonus rep, it doesn't matter so much for us, but we got one down. I should also note, I took a picture because I don't have a piece of paper in here on when our deadline is 2/12/03. I could have just added 2 years to this. We have to spend basically half of every year patrolling. And this is not bad. But we also have to be aware, right? This spends money. It spends money. We don't want this. We'll take the crew damage. If we can get merchant ships, we're probably going to go and fight them. Death among crew would be really sad. And we had a death among crew. Nearly died. Death save of 93%. Oh, death saves. Death saves are so nice. We're going to go ahead and land. Going to heal you up, buy more fuel, pay wages, no levels, of course. We're not going to wait 2 days for that one person. No thanks. And we're going to patrol again. Yeah, we're going to go for that. It doesn't... What we ideally want, to lose military officer is fine. We want things that can give us money. That's lovely. Lovely. That he was going to pay me there, right? Because we've already spent 1,000. It's not great. These risks are not great either. I think we're going to pick up and move over to here. And as we go, we're going to stop at these places because finding out what they have is going to be really important. We've patrolled sometimes. Pop a quick patrol here. One thing also I should really be buying and selling stuff as I move around. I've got to remember that because the small incomes are going to make a huge difference. This is all fine. Unexpected ship is okay. Merchant ship. Steel Song Merchant. We outclass them in every way. They're a level 3 merchant and a Vrax hauler, which is pretty small. I think we take the fight. The question is, because we do need money. We do need money. We outclass them in every way. I think we take the fight. Let's see. Let's see. This could be a huge mistake. We're going to load on everything with them. probably pop a targeting lock. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. They shouldn't shoot at us this first round. They're just going to try and run, which we don't want them to do. On the other hand, we could do this. Shoot one less torpedo. Are you my level... my big one? You're my level 2, right? Yes. And then close the gap. If they get away, they get away. Let's do that. Void contortions is very nice. They have failed to escape, and we've closed the range. Now we can unload it with all of our torpedoes again. Which I think is what we're going to do. And at this point, we can just start popping off evasive maneuvers. We've already reduced their chance to hit us. They did manage to hit us a lot. Ow. They managed to hit us quite hard there. Damn. So that's a bit unfortunate. We're going to just go with another evasive maneuvers here. This could be a huge mistake. Wow, we cannot seem to hit them at all now. Okay. Both evasive maneuvers are up. I think we got to go with our targeting lock to try and reduce their defense. We're going to have to just take the damage that they've already done to us. Yes, electrical fire is great. Okay. We need to really start stacking up that damage. We cannot afford another big hit. We cannot. And you know, I should probably... I might just unload with a big hit here. Yeah, let's do that, because this is going to start fading off. They're patching themselves. Nice. Good solid hit there. Is what I like to see. Radiation wash is also pretty good, though we don't deal any radiation damage. Just void. We're going to pop on again on them with both big hits. Go with the targeting lock, and we're about to be out of talents. Got a lot of talents to heal yourself up, but I suspect at this point they're going to have a pretty hard time dealing with us. And now we're just going to go with torpedoes. Can't do anything more. Failsafe protocol is fine. I think we've hurt them enough that they're not going to be able to hit us. That first hit was maybe pretty sad. I must admit. I did not expect it. And what we're trying to do now is we just want to get guided fire. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Void contortion is okay. Taken very little actual damage there. And got no more talents. Another brace for impact. Ow! Right, that's really bad. Thank God. Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot. We can loot our armory, but we can't really repair ourselves. What's our ship report? Pretty solid damage. No injuries to ourselves, and a bunch of damage here. Some pretty substantial. Yeah, we took a lot of hits there. What we're going to do, we're going to take everything from them. We do not care about any of this. We're even going to blow them up. Because then we can orchestrate salvage, which will give us a nice amount of hull back. Okay. It was pretty painful. We can't afford another one of those either. What we're just going to do is move on. Got somebody with low health. Does make sense. We're going to go ahead and land, repair that damage. Probably, I mean, we have to heal everybody. Takes 3 weeks. It's painful. We have to heal everybody. I don't think we're going to go for the repairs, though. We're going to just wait and let port maintenance come back and just land again at some point. The healing we have to do. We do need to get our doctor up. Okay, we've got that. No levels still. And we are out of time. Next episode, we're going to see what's going on. What is this? Something is no longer operating. What's no longer operating? our officer quarters. Interesting. How does that work, I wonder exactly? You just sleeping on the floor? Anyways, we're out of time. We did make, we made pretty solid money from that. We can also at some point go ahead and sell things, which is going to be really important. As we move around, I've got to remember, I'm a bit disappointed in myself that I forgot. We do need to just go ahead and sell things because we got to make money somehow. And as we can see, that ship combat was pretty expensive for us. Pretty expensive. We might avoid that going forward. It might have been a mistake for me to take that fight. If we're like 1 or 2 short at the end of this, I'll be pretty upset with myself, pretty annoyed. But enough talk. We're going to continue on this next episode, see if we could pull it off. Really going to dig deep. Hope you guys, if you want to do this run, you can basically just, everything that I've covered here, I think will put you in a pretty solid setup to go forward and take this challenge down, take this unlock down. But we're going to continue on the series. We're going to see how well it actually works, because everything I've theory crafted here is just that. Up until right now, I have not gone further with these ideas. So it is just theory crafting. We're going to put it into action. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, all that stuff. We really appreciate that over here. And yeah, I hope you guys stick around for more. We're going to be back every day with new episodes for this series. And again, I've got my mind to do some more after this. I'm pretty excited about the new patch that was released, which we're not even touching in this series. But that's okay. We will. Oh, we will. The bodyguard, people. The bodyguard, my God. Seems so strong. I think it's going to get nerfed pretty soon. But nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Until next time, my name is ManTheMaker. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day.